Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. This message is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, let's get an energy update for y'all. I'm getting a little light. I'm getting light for y'all. So lightness, light energy around you, almost angelic in a sense. It's like right now, if there's things making you feel like there's a lot you need to do, like forget that. Like you're on the wrong frequency. That is not the radio station frequency you're supposed to be on. Like change the dial, right? There's nothing you need to do but allow, accept. Gemini, message for Gemini, please. Give me a message for Gemini. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini message. And I'm just going to use the big decks, and then we'll see what oracle we need to use at the end as the message goes on. Okay, message for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know at this moment? Okay. As you know, the messages are timeless, so it's for you whenever you reach it. Chariot. This is movement forward. It leads to an achievement. This is like a success card. As long as you're moving forward, like this is charging forward with a lot of feeling. This requires the feeling aspect. You gotta feel it. Like this is a driven, motivated, dedicated, determined, strong-willed energy that ends in achievement, in some type of success, right? All right, so let's keep going. Oh, look at this though. We got the Five of Cups right after it. How? See, this is why it came out like blasting through with a lot of feeling, emotion, because this will not do it. And I guess that's why I got a lot of lightness. Let me see what's next. Moving on from, see, this is move on from any sadness. That's what I'm getting. Very, very emphatically. Move on from any sadness. Like with so much determination that you forget what this feels like. So there's a need to detach from emotions that don't serve you. Moving on. Any kind of stalemates or blocks that you think you're dealing with, it's this is doing that. You got to move on from this. So the Page of Pentacles is here. I'm getting new things you learn. Oh, okay. Some of you, something has to grow. Interesting. Yeah, there's growth needed. Some of you, there's some kind of lesson that's still being learned around your emotions. See, the Chariot is the inner child kind of emotions. This is fourth house energy, Cancer. So this is that emotion you haven't learned to control yet. So it can come through as resentment, lack of forgiveness, holding grudges, still feeling like you want revenge, still feeling like you need to be made right because somebody wronged you. Like if you have any of those kind of feelings, it can keep you in a certain space where you're still learning, or you attract things that will teach you another lesson. Tell me about the Chariot. Okay, we got something that came out. Yeah, there's a need to put a death to certain emotions. Okay. And yep, so that you experience life in a new way. This is like freeing your energy up. That's where I'm going. That's where this is going. Free up your energy. Let go of what you need to let go of. I'm feeling energy. Like this is an emotional kind of energy. Emotions. You're holding on to emotions that's keeping you down. Move on from that. Death. to the emotions that's keeping you down. Some of you may be mourning someone, okay, with death there, and then this is like someone in mourning, that long black coat there. So it's like you may have lost somebody, and yes, that's a difficult thing to deal with. They're moving you on though. I mean, not to sound insensitive, because I mean, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. It could be a death of a relationship. Someone you love. Let's see what's the overall. Oh yeah. Oh no. They're saying they don't care what it is, the death of. Y'all, I feel like this leap of faith, the Fool card has been coming out in y'all messages quite a bit. Almost like they need y'all to start doing things like in a different way. You can't be doing things the same way and expect a different result. This is your overall energy. Go for it. Let go. Allow. Like, this is taking risk. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Some of y'all, your emotion towards somebody keeps you in a certain space. It went back. Needing to look at a situation differently, the Hangman. The Hangman tried to come out and went back. Viewing your situation differently. A change of perception, right? All right, anything here. The High Priestess, this requires trust. A lot of you, this requires trust within some type of connection. Okay, let's keep going. There's things you may not see or realize. The High Priestess is emotions, right? This is being able to feel and trust your intuition. Your message is going somewhere about somebody. So the King of Pentacles is here. Trusting yourself, I'm getting. Y'all are going through a death. You're going through a death of the old you. You've already learned what you needed to learn. Right now, the new you is different. The new you is not emotional. Wow, I'm seeing two sides of you. I'm seeing two sides of you. This is you looking at the old you. Wow, y'all the old you is dying off. Some of you are holding on to the old you. Oh my God, they're moving you on. The old you is not so emotional. The old you is more sensible. It's more practical. It's more realistic. It's more grounded. It's more generous. Oh my God. The new you has integrity. Is a respectable person. Someone who's very supportive and giving. I see you as someone who's respected by many, Gemini. Like, as you start honoring your higher self, you morph, but the old you is holding on. You're new. You are doing things different. This is you. This is not somebody else. Okay, on a 3D mundane level, like on this 3D experience, this can actually manifest into your life as someone else, but the message, we're talking to you, Gemini. This is you. Everyone you meet is some kind of aspect of you, right? They're a reflection of you. So as we go through lessons, as we learn, it happens internally first. So as it's happening internally, if you get the lesson, if you get whatever the message is they're trying to get to you, it doesn't have to manifest into the 3D, right? If you don't get it, it'll manifest into the 3D through another person to show you, to reflect, right, to you. But if you're trusting your higher self, the High Priestess, you'll be able to see the old you versus the new you, and you'll get it. The new you is here. It's not emotion. It's not as emotional. It has emotions, but it's able to ground it, right? It's able to sense. I'm getting someone who's actually intuitive. Like the King of Pentacles can feel what another person feels. Like he's compassionate. He cares for loved ones. This is like a family man. This one is loved by the little ones, by the children. The new you is trying to evolve. Four of Swords. There's things you got to withdraw from, move away from. Six of Swords above it. Reflect. See, this is honoring self. This is being able to go within and be like, okay, this is what I feel. This is removing the chatter. This is a more mature you. This one knows what thoughts are his or hers, right? This one knows. Yeah, there's growth here. Okay, so we went from the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, and in between the page and the king, we have this. This is the reflection you see in the mirror. This is the reflection you see in the mirror. Trusting what it's telling you brings in your pentacle. The King of Pentacles, he's wealthy. He's well off. And I think y'all last message has something to do with that. We're going to clarify him. King of Pentacles. That was fast. Ooh, look who's back. Some of y'all kind of jumping from the page to the king. You keep going back into the lesson and coming back out. Y'all are in two worlds. Wow, as I said, y'all in two worlds. The world card came out in reverse. It's like you get the lesson, you complete the cycle, then you're like, oh, I got to go back, unfinished business. Then you go forward towards, oh my God, y'all doing a, okay, I see where you're at. You're very, okay, you're where you need to be though. Because with the four of Swords here, it tells me like whenever you need to retreat and pull back and go within, you're doing it. You're learning, page of you're learning, okay. Four of Swords. Oh my gosh. I love your message. King of Pentacles here again. Okay, so is the Chariot. Okay, so there's a major achievement. You guys are so here already. You're here. Y'all are morphing. Like you keep going back from the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, to the Page of Pentacles, to King of Pentacles. Oh my God, y'all got some happiness very close. Pay attention to how you feel. Y'all are close to this major achievement. Some of you have not given up on yourself. You're tapped in. Y'all tapped in. Y'all got some stability. I'm getting a very structured, stable, firm lifestyle. When you go within, when you pull back, you're tapping into the higher version of you. It's like you already know you are like wealthy. Like you already have everything you need. So when you pull back, just know you're tapping into the new you. And that's why they keep moving y'all on from whatever emotional cords you that's Five of Cups. What is this Five of Cups? That went back. Okay, now y'all gotta work on y'all lower ego. I'm getting somebody who might be a little bit prideful, right? Okay. This is being able to tame the animalistic side, right? Okay. The ego and the higher self, the lower self and higher self is fighting. It's a struggle. That's okay. Okay. You're going between two worlds. All right. Anything else here? Okay. You're fighting. Higher, lower self. That's what's happening. You see that Five of Wands here, that inner conflict. Okay, so there's still some healing. Some of you are still healing. There's like a mourning of a loss. Whatever this loss was, it was a big deal in your life. They're trying to get you to move on, move forward, right? Some of you are still healing. Let's see what the last card is. Because the new you, it's already popped out. Like, it showed itself, it went back. I just got like this visual and I just don't want to say it, but it's funny. So laugh a little bit about what's going on in your life. It's like, see the playful side of it. I don't know, that might be harder for some of you than others, but I feel like a playful lightness with whatever you're experiencing will kind of make this a little easier. Gosh. Wow, yes, emotional fulfillment coming through. Some of you, yes, I'm getting some sadness. I see some tears. I see an emotional overflow, but I'm also seeing a cleansing that brings emotional fulfillment. I do. I do. For some reason, I'm thinking of Taurus for y'all. Because I was just thinking with Taurus, they got all of the aces except for this one. Almost like y'all have the missing link to what they don't have. And then we got the King of Pentacles here twice. So there's emotional fulfillment is very close to many of you. Something that's going to make your heart sing with joy, right? Ace of Cups. Wow, it has a lot to do with you winning this fight between the higher self and the lower self. Some of you, this is your lower, I guess those lower vibrational energies fighting and looking at the reflection. Sometimes you may not recognize the reflection. Sometimes you do. Learning to love that side of you is important because it's a part of the shadow work. It's like no longer needing to fight that side of you. Invite it in, right? And say, hey, look, you're the side of me that I had to experience in order to realize what needed to happen here. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something, abundance is waiting for you. Abundance is waiting. So I hope you're able to see it and take it. The younger you may not. It may be sitting there like in a temper tantrum. Yeah, the inner child. It is funny, y'all are not showing up like as the page, like the sword energy. The Page of Swords, King of Swords is not coming up. Y'all are air. It's the Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, which lets me know like y'all are learning to ground it. You're learning to ground it, right? You're learning to anchor whatever it is you're experiencing without judging it. So you're actually at a very evolved place in the growth. They're trying to get you to let go of the emotions that you have. The emotions is what gets people like saying, nope, I don't want it, even though they know they want it. Like, you know, when a person is just all in their feelings, like they end up spiting themselves, like letting go of any kind of emotions you're harboring, especially if it's from something when you were a child, like anything you've gone through with your parents. Make sure you're able to see it for what it is. Seeing something for what it is versus what you want it to be is important. Wow, that's your message. The new you. I feel like it popped out and then it went back and then it keeps coming. Like, y'all are in two different worlds. Yeah, that's it. Let's see what we get here. So this is your message. They're trying to tell you where you are. Keep moving on. Communicate clearly. Wow, communication is coming through. A lot of you, these are coming up through any conversations you're having with people. This came up for y'all recently. Tell me more for Gemini. Some of you may be holding in the emotion. That's why. You haven't expressed it. It's almost like no one knows what you feel. You keep it in. Yes, that's why people have temper tantrums. Yep. Okay. You need an emotional cleanse. It's like you need to release all of that by saying it to someone. Wow. Yeah, this is like being passive. Some of you may be passive aggressive. You don't really let your emotions come out. You hold it in, and that's why this Chariot is here. And that's what builds up resentment. That's, yeah, y'all, I see it. Yep, that's why you have all this emotion. It's built up. All right, be careful about doing that. That creates illness. Wow. Some of you, there's someone you need to communicate. I see. There's a need to release. That's why this is here. The emotional release. That's what's missing. The emotions are still in you. The new you cannot fully express. The new you cannot come out and be totally free if it's holding on to so much emotion. There needs to be an overflow of emotions that come out. And it needs to come through your communication. Some of you need to have some kind of conversation with somebody. You're sitting here, you're mad, but nobody knows you're mad. You're holding it on, talking about your healing. No, a part of the healing is release. Release. Nobody knows if you're a mystery. She has a lot. She knows a lot. She has done a lot of spiritual work. Like, this is a very, very spiritually aware energy, but it's also strongly and private and mysterious. This is the perfect time. Listen to your intuition. Perfect time to do whatever it is you're being guided to do. Whatever you're intuitively being guided to do is the perfect time to do it. I'm actually going to leave it there. I think that y'all should have gotten enough here. There's a lot happening. I can see. I see it. Some of you, there's like a final cleanse. That's it. This final cleanse. Then you merge. With the new you, right? That's your message, Gemini. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.